What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV here for the predicted lineup. It is Tottenham in the last 16, first leg against Atletico Madrid. It's time to put what's going on, the madness that's going on in the league, a bit to one side. We can focus it on the weekend, but now it is Champions League football.
We have a different mentality.
Exactly, as Romero says, however disgraceful that is. But we've seen it against Dortmund. We've seen it against Frankfurt. We've seen it all through the Champions League campaign. And yeah, it's going to be difficult to make a stab at what the predicted lineup's going to be, just because we've played so many different formations and styles and players since Igor Tudor has come. But without further ado, let's get into the injury news. And
so the good news is Jed Spence, he's returned to training and he was seen pitching training today, so he should be available, which Tudor said in the last press conference, didn't he? He should be available for this one. Radu Dragusin, I think, was back in training as well after he missed the last game. So I think he's got a chance of making it tonight. Obviously, Yves Bissouma is ineligible after he wasn't picked for the Champions League squad. Cuti Romero is going to play available for his first time in 4 games. And Van der Ven, unavailable on the weekend, but available tomorrow for the game against Atletico because it's a Premier League red card. All the other players, Bergval, Doggy, Kudus, Bentancur, Kulusevski, Maddison, Odegaard, Davis, all remain unavailable for tomorrow.
It's also worth noting that if Richarlison, Muani or Paulinho pick up a yellow card in this game, they'll be suspended for the next game because they've picked up 2 yellow cards already in the competition. But look, let's get into it. We're going to go for a 3-4-2-1 formation. In goal, obviously going to be...
Oh, you say obviously. There were rumours last time. There were rumours,
but it never came to pass.
Yeah, it never came to pass.
I think Vicario retains his spot, to be honest.
He's lucky to do so.
He is lucky to say. He is. But I think for some reason all the managers seem to like him. I don't know if that's...
He likes to shout, I think.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a credit on Vicario or that's a damning statement on Kinski. But it's one of the two.
Probably a bit of both.
But Vicario in goal. So the back three, it's got to be pretty easy in this game. It's got to be, surely, Mickey van der Ven on the left. Would you reckon Cuti in the middle?
I would say, I'm trying to remember, well, that was under Frank. We wouldn't know how Tudor played it. I'm guessing Cuti in the middle because he gets more passing angles there.
Yeah,
probably.
So Cuti in the middle.
Danso off the right.
And then Kevin Danso on the right. And that, all of a sudden, that's looking like a good base to build off.
That's a proper back three all
That's
of a
a
sudden.
proper back three.
None of this Porro malarkey in the back
can
three.
we just please have square pegs in square holes, round pegs in round holes
no
today?
Paulinho there.
Please, Tudor.
No Dragusin, no Porro. Just get 3 proper centre-backs in the back three. That's what I like it.
So that's the back three we're going to go for. Danso, Romero and Mickey van der Ven. Right wing back, Pedro Porro.
Yep, I think. The only thing is, did he not play Porro there because he doesn't trust him to, really bomb up that side? Because what other reason would he not play Porro on the right wing back against Palace in the last game? But
I think it was madness.
I think it was crazy. Let's just hope he's put that to one side and can play Porro again.
Yeah. So left wing back, obviously Sousa started the last game.
Oh, can he play Sousa? Actually, he might be ineligible as well.
Oh, you're right. I think he's ineligible.
Yeah, he's ineligible.
So Spence.
So it has to be Spence.
Has to be Spence.
Has to be Jed.
Is he fit enough to start though? Like, we know he's fit enough to be in the squad.
I mean, that is something we did probably last time against Newcastle. We started him too soon, and that's a worry. I guess I don't know. We know he's available. I think we probably have to risk him. But then again, should we? Given how important the Premier League games are.
Who else is going to play there though?
Do you put Van der Ven there? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I think you have to play Jed.
Gray. Utility man.
Square pegs in square holes, round pegs in round holes, please.
Well, Spence isn't quite.
That's true. That's true.
He isn't quite
true. It's true. That doesn't actually represent Jed Spence at left wing back.
Only a player was slightly out of position.
Yeah.
All right, let's go with Jed.
Now the middle two. We've had problems with predicting our midfield all season.
I think one player who surely has to be playing is Gray.
Archie Gray, yeah.
Surely he has to be in the middle.
I agree. So Archie Gray, he is the one that is keeping up his standards, isn't he? I thought he was brilliant midweek against Crystal Palace in a really terrible performance from the team, but he was absolutely brilliant. So I think he definitely deserves to retain his spot. Now, it all goes on who goes alongside Archie Gray. Is it going to be Palhinha, Conor Gallagher, Sarr? One of those three.
Connor.
You reckon it's Connor?
Back in his old club. Didn't start the last game, but he did come on after 40 minutes. I think it will be him. I think it will be Conor Gallagher.
Because you're looking at Palhinha's performances over the last couple of games. It's been really poor, hasn't it? Really poor. To be fair, Gallagher's performances ain't been too much better.
I think, given the circumstances, he's going to have a point to prove. I also think if you're looking at maybe the best on-the-ball ability, those two might be the pick as well.
Yeah, I look at it though, and when you're looking at kind of picking on a meritocracy basis, I think Gallagher and Palhinha have been two of our poorest players over the last couple of weeks. I think if you're picking on form basis, I think it's Archie Gray and Pape Sarr.
I mean, is it Sarr?
I mean, I'm not saying Sarr's been brilliant, but he's been better than those two.
I don't know. It's pretty even in my opinion. I think it's going to be Connor. I mean, you're going to need a little bit of that know-how as well. This the Champions League game. He was bought for these games.
But Palhinha as well. He has that know-how.
You're right, but I'd rather Connor. I think Gray has to be there, right?
Yeah.
So unless we're going to play Gray at wing back, it has to be only one of them can play.
Yeah, I've got a horrible feeling he's going to go for Palhinha and Gallagher in the middle of the park.
Yeah, and drop Gray?
Yeah.
He can't. Unless he's saving Gray for the league. Was that where we're at? We're saving Gray for the Premier League.
All right, look, let's go for Conor Gallagher then. He did start on the bench last game.
He did.
So we'll go Gallagher and Gray in the middle of the park. The two number 10s, I think Mathys Tel has to play.
Yep, I think he retains his place.
So Mathys Tel, what, on the right?
I think Mathys Tel on the left, and then on the right.
So Mathys Tel on the left behind the striker, alongside a Javi. I mean, Javi's also been really poor.
He has, but Champions League, he's been consistently good, hasn't he?
Yeah.
And I think we should be looking at thinking that if he can get that kind of performance out of him again, I think we should, it will be to our benefit.
The one player I really don't want to see in that front three is Moani. I think Moani has just been horrific.
Although one thing I wonder whether he would do is put Gallagher in a front three and put one of the other two in midfield, because he's like Gallagher in the forward line, hasn't he? On the wing anyway. I hope he doesn't. I would rather Javi there, but he didn't start Javi last time, did he?
See, Gallagher played on the right wing as in a 4-4-2, and that's just not his position. But if you play him in a number 10, I mean, he has played there and looked good in previous clubs. At Chelsea, he played in number 10 and looked good. So I wouldn't be totally against it if it's a 4-4-2 and you shove him on the right wing, because these two number 10s behind the striker is not a right wing, is it? It's very much central. So it's not really playing on the right. It's just right centre.
So you think he could do that?
He could do. He could go Archie and Palhinha in the middle, and then Gallagher and Tel behind the striker.
I mean, I would like it to be Xavi, but I also think he's going to want a little bit of more physicality as well. He does. I think maybe put Xavi there, and you got Xavi, Gray, Tel. Is it sacrificing too much? Maybe if you got Gallagher with maybe a Sarr, and then all of a sudden it's looking a little bit more physical.
This would be Tel's first start in Champions League this season, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Would it? Because he was in the squad, wasn't he?
But he didn't play, did he?
He came on, I think. Yeah. He came off the bench, yeah.
So, what are we going for?
I have a feeling he might go Gallagher front three,
So, Palhinha in the middle.
I think maybe Palhinha in the middle.
So, Palhinha and Gray behind Tel and Gallagher.
Yeah.
That's what you reckon?
Got a feeling it's going to be that.
And up front, a toss-up between Richarlison and Solanke. I think he goes Solanke.
And Moani.
Oh yeah, forget Moani. I really don't want to see Moani play, man. I really don't. I'm just trying to put him to the back of my mind.
Oh, he started him every game, hasn't he?
I know, but he's just been getting worse and worse every game.
I'm hoping Solanke.
All right, we'll go Solanke up top, which leaves us a nice option of Richarlison off the bench. So this is the lineup we're going to go for. Vicario in goal, a back three of Danso, Romero, Mickey van de Ven, Pedro Porro right wing back, Jed Spence left wing back, Archie Gray and João Palhinha in the central midfield, with Conor Gallagher and Mathys Tel behind Dominic Solanke. And I think if that team is get picked, I think Javi's going to, he's going to be like, why the hell? How the hell am I not starting this team?
He's probably wondering, what am I doing here, to be honest. And but at the end of the day,
I do think Javi starts though. It could be instead of Matisse Tell.
It could be instead of Tell.
Yeah,
could be. I think he'll start as well, to be honest. I want Tell to start, but I think he does start.
This isn't what we want, though. I think this is what we're like predicting. I think if we want, of course, I'll put Tell in, but I actually think the thing is, Javi's been rubbish. Tell's been better than Javi.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Let's stick with this. Let's stick with this.
Stick with it.
So that's the lineup that we're going to go for. Let us know your predictions in the comment section below in terms of the lineup Igor Tudor is going to pick for this Atletico Madrid game. If this is the lineup, what's your score prediction?
Going to go narrow defeat 2-1.
Yeah, I was thinking 2-1 as well.
Which wouldn't be a bad result.
I'm going to go... I was thinking 2-1. I'm going to go 1-0 Atletico.
1-0.
Yeah, I think if you take a 1-goal deficit from Atletico in Madrid,
all to play
it's not the worst result, is it?
Considering Barca lost 4-0 there the other week. It's all to play for.
Yeah, absolutely. So let us know your predictions for lineup and scoreline in the comment section below. Match preview to come next. Like, subscribe and comment. And as always, come on you Spurs.